For 5 years, my truck camper has been home. I'm Kim-Ann, and this is Ron and Lilo. We faced everything the road has thrown at us, but the drive to Alaska is a different kind of challenge. This legendary journey has me confronting my biggest fears, like camping alone in a foreign country, the cost, and what happens if we break down with no help in sight. This is our ultimate test. Our first stop in British Columbia is volunteering at a Vipassana Meditation Center. With the 10-day silent meditation course starting soon, I'm lending a hand to get the center ready. It's an amazing start to our journey, and since students aren't here yet, my dogs are welcome to stay in the camper with me. Lilo and Ron absolutely love it here. There's a super cute marmot family and they're hot on their trail, but I have to keep an eye on them because one of the precepts of Vipassana is not to do any harm, and Lilo has a history of attacking other creatures. I've seen her tackle a cat that was twice as big as her. She is fearless. It's my job to protect the local wildlife and ensure no harm is done while they're here, or else we might not be invited back. There's an electric fence here that runs around the perimeter to keep out bears. When I first got here, I didn't know it was electrified, so I parked right next to it and I was touching my back bumper, which is metal, and the fence at the same time, and I was shocked, literally shocked, not bad shocked on the ground, just whoa, I'm not gonna do it again. So they have private cabins around here for the students and for the servers, and that's the main house up there. I worked in the kitchen when I was here for the few days, and that's usually what I do when I come and serve. I enjoy that. Everyone meditates together in the Dharma Hall. That's where I just came from. We had meditation this morning at 8 a.m. Usually when you're serving, it's 3 times a day. And when you're at a course, it's 10 hours a day. Sounds like a lot, but it's an hour at a time. So you're not actually sitting there for 10 hours nonstop. It's doable. It's hard, but it's doable. I guess we're going this way. Okay, we're going this way. These guys are literally dragging me, looking for critters. Come on, we're going. Back on the road.
In 300 meters, turn right onto Coldwater Road.
One of the biggest challenges on a road trip this remote is getting gas. My strategy is simple: fill up every time I see a station. Out here, gas stations are few and far between, and many of them located on First Nations land. I've heard from other travelers that the further north you go, the more expensive the gas becomes. I'm tracking every single fill up and we'll be sharing the final tally at the end of the road trip. This drive is just gorgeous. Look at this. Wow. Simply stunning. Very curvy. I found a spot on iOverlander and it is beautiful. I'm right next to a river. Let me show you guys. Wow. It's 9:30 p.m. here. We had an eventful day driving. Oop, wow, that's bright. That guy's better. But we're gonna be waking up to this. This is amazing. Wow, thank you, iOverlander. I have to put a review in because I gotta give back, right? If you're heading through this way, I highly recommend this spot. It's off of the Caribou Highway, just past Blue River. We're gonna settle in for the night. I'll pick you guys up in the morning. I am so thankful to whoever posted it because I would never be able to find this on my own. Look at this. It's right on the bank of the Fraser River. And I didn't hear anybody when I was here. Very few cars went by. It's on Crown land where you can stay for 2 weeks for free in dispersed camping areas. It confuses me because there's still private property dispersed in Crown land. If anyone is Canadian and stays on Crown land or understands Crown land, you can put it in the comments. The road is up there. It's a dirt road, but I haven't heard very many people coming down, just maybe locals, because there are a few houses down the road. The dogs have been loving it. There's a lot of critters out here and they've been enthralled by all the smells, and it's just been quiet and beautiful. Now, a lot of people might think it's weird that a female by herself loves to camp in the middle of nowhere, and I know other female nomads that do not prefer to camp that way. They would rather stay in established campgrounds. And there are established campgrounds, provincial parks, where it's very reasonable to stay there, $15, $20, $22 a night, which is nothing. So if I don't have any other option, I might do that, but I prefer dispersed camping. I just thrive being in the woods by myself, and I rarely get scared. Rarely. I'm more scared in a parking lot where there's a lot of people around and people are getting too close to the camper. It's been beautiful, but it's time to go. Back seat is packed. Okay. Bye, Fraser River. So we're heading to a campground that has great reviews on freecampsites.net and also on iOverlander. It's a free campground, donation only. So I guess not really free, but here we go. Back to civilization. So today I'm trying out a drone. I'm trying out this Ruko U11 Mini 4K drone. Full disclosure, Ruko gave me this drone in exchange for my review. Now this drone is supposed to be a beginner drone, which is perfect for me because I know nothing about drones and frankly, I'm a little intimidated by them. But right out of the box, I like the way it has this really nice case and everything's in it and fits perfectly. I already read the quick guide safety manual and I watched a few videos, so I'm not as intimidated as I was before. I already charged the battery and inserted it and charged the controller. Now this guy is designed to work with your phone, so I downloaded the app. Now the joysticks fit in here and you have to screw them in when you're ready to use this. Now I gotta tell you, I'm really testing this out if it's a true beginner drone. It weighs 250 grams, so it doesn't require an FAA registration. It captures 8K photos and 4K video with a 3-axis gimbal. It also has a 6-kilometer transmission range, multi-source positioning, and smart flight features. So right now I'm camping in the Yukon on beautiful Kewaunee Lake, and it is a gorgeous day. So let's go down to the lake and try this guy out. Taking this drone out to the lake, I'll admit it, I was super nervous, but the app's first flight video was a lifesaver. I fumbled a bit, but then I started to feel more confident. Okay, putting this guy on. Woo! Oh my God! I'm doing it! Holy crap! The drone was in the air, but I had made one big rookie mistake. I didn't realize my dogs, Lilo and Ron, would be so freaked out over this drone. Lilo was trying to attack it, and Ron kept running away, knocking over the camera with his leash. Oh yeah, then I made another mistake. I thought I was recording, but there was no video. Classic beginner move. I know this isn't your typical drone review, but it does prove one thing. Even with a few mistakes, the Roku U11 Mini 4K is easy to fly, even for me. I'm already looking forward to practicing and showing you all the beautiful aerial shots from my future travels. So if you're looking for a great, affordable drone, whether you're a first timer or a seasoned pro, I highly recommend the Roku U11 Mini 4K. You can find the link in the description below. Guys, stop! No, run! And leave your dogs at home. This is where we're waking up. Swan Park. It's a free campsite. There is a donation box, so I'll be making a donation, but I don't have Canadian dollars. Maybe I can write a check. But it's about 9 o'clock and I'm the last one here. Seems like if I'm parked with a lot of travelers, everybody gets out early, but we're usually late. This is a really nice municipal park. They have a nice fire pit over here. When I came in last night, it was raining, so there wasn't anyone by the fire pit. And wood. And there's a trail. So when I came here last night, I was exhausted. I wasn't feeling that good, and it was raining, and all of the sites were taken but one. And I just pulled right in, made leftover curry and rice, and went to sleep. Well, they have bathrooms here. I didn't see that before. Luxury. Whoa. Running water. A regular toilet. Wow, it's super clean. And paper towels. Oh my Lord. Look at this. Isn't that funny the way I live my life? I think that's luxury. But it is. You can rent canoes and kayaks. Village of Fraser Lake. Oh, I guess this is the launch. Very nice. Look out to it. Ah, Fraser Lake. people complained about in the reviews that the train tracks was right near the campground. When I was growing up, I lived 3 houses away from the train trestle. So it would go by all the time and kind of just got used to that noise. As a kid, that was like freedom. Of course, our parents didn't want us to go up there, but we always used to go up there. We always used to put pennies on the train tracks and wait for the train to come by and go find them. And they were smushed. It was fun, but also dangerous. I wouldn't want my kids playing when they were little on the train tracks. When I was in elementary school, one kid actually got killed playing on the train tracks. So, tragedy. We're back on the road. We're leaving this beautiful campsite. It's a little rainy and misty, but it looks gorgeous over the lake. And as a highlight of the day, I found a free dump. It's so funny that I get so excited over free dumps, but it's a free dump. Usually it costs $10 to $20 to dump. So I am always grateful when a municipality or a state has a free dump. Give them lots of love. Uh-oh, Ron, I forgot to put the halo on for you. Let's do relaxation one for Ronald. Here we go. Relax. Relax, Mr. Ronald. Relax. Try to put some miles behind us today. Woohoo! Freedom Day! I love Freedom Day! Freedom Day! Ooh! Oh my God! There's water too! Whoa. I would just say donate $2. That's pretty reasonable. I don't have any Canadian money, so I just donated at that campground. I donated $10 American. And I'm going to give them $2 American. I asked a couple that was next to me at the campground if that's okay, because I didn't change any money to Canadian dollars, and they said, yeah, that's fine. So, I mean, that's not okay in the US. If you try to pay in Canadian dollars, that's not going to fly, but I'm grateful that they take our money. I know that with the exchange rate, it's a little bit more. As we continued our journey north, our route took us along British Columbia's infamous Highway 16. This stretch of road is known by a haunting name, the Highway of Tears. It's a somber part of Canadian history where dozens of women and girls, mostly Indigenous, have gone missing or been murdered since the late 1960s. I had heard of the name but didn't know the full tragic history until after I've driven it. Researching the stories later was truly chilling. It's a place that holds immense sorrow for many communities. Let me tell you, British Columbia is just blowing me away. It is so unbelievably beautiful. And last night, I saw my first moose. I was so excited. I've never seen a moose before. It was amazing. Trying to find a camp spot in this recreation area. It's supposed to be have a hike to a waterfall. I wanted to go further, but I'm getting tired and hungry. I have no idea if there's camping up here or if I'm going the right way. At this point, I have no cell, so we're just hoping for the best. I have no idea where I'm going, if I'm gonna be able to get out or turn around. Wow. Okay, I'm coming up to something. Oh, look at it. There's other campers here. All right, this must be the spot. Wow. You peeing? Look at this campsite. Isn't this amazing? Whoa. I think mine is supposed to be like a tent site because I'm pretty snug in there, but I want it to be level. See? It's okay though. It feels pretty good in there. Feels pretty level. Like all the way up to the picnic table. This is nice. Look at that. It looks like a fairy tale forest. Like there should be gnomes and giant colored talking mushrooms. This is a free campsite. Holy moly, this is gorgeous. And you can hear the waterfall. There's a hiking trail right over there to a waterfall and a glacier. The dogs are in heaven. They're exploring. I know there's bears out here. It worries me a little bit. You know what else is out here? A lot of mosquitoes. Seems like the further north I got, the more mosquitoes there are and the bigger the mosquitoes are. The toilet and the trail. You can see the glacier up there. Mountain goats? Wow. That looks like a gorgeous trail. We'll find out tomorrow. Good morning, everybody. We're waking up in this gorgeous campsite, and this morning we're gonna take a little walk to the waterfall. There's 2 hikes. The waterfall hike is the shorter of the hikes, and I see people taking dogs on it, so I'm taking my dogs on it. I know there's bears in the woods, but it's a very popular hike with a lot of people around, so I don't think we're gonna have any issues there. The other hike is the hike to the glacier, and that hike is 3 miles out and back with over 2,000 foot elevation gain, so that is a tough hike. We're not doing that one. If I didn't have the dogs, I would. As usual, I am the last camper in the area. Last night there were some campers there, but they're all gone. We got the place to ourselves. Come on, guys. Now everybody's tangled. Plenty people have shorts on. I'm all bundled up in the sweatshirt and my mid-layer hiking layer. I'm not used to cold in the summer. It's nice. So we're going to the viewing platform. There's something deeply healing about being in a place like this. The sound of the waterfalls, the smell of the forest, it reminds me that the world is so much bigger than your daily life. After so many miles on the road, these quiet moments in nature are what truly ground me. I'm so grateful you chose to be here and share this experience with me. British Columbia, you're blowing me away. Beautiful. Thank you for watching and being part of this incredible adventure.